Hey, photo sharing discussion number 259, December 30th. Yeah, final Sunday of 2018. It's all gone. 2018 is going away. But 2019 will be here and big and better than ever, I guess. So hope everybody had a good Christmas holiday. It was very kind of hectic for us, kind of relaxing and hectic at the same time. But it was generally pretty good. Just took some time off. I worked a little bit, but Pam pretty much took, pretty much the whole week off. Had a lot of rain here 3 days ago. Oh my gosh, it was like biblical flood type of rain. So we had to deal with that a little bit on was that Friday? Yeah, we got between Thursday night and yesterday. Yeah, so 2 days we got almost 5 inches of rain here, which is a lot even for Atlanta. On top of a wet December already. I think this might be the wettest December ever. Maybe 12 inches of rain for us. So lots and lots of rain. So that prevented a couple of little challenges on Friday. I got all taken care of, but very lots of rain. Supposed to rain here most of this next week too. Kind of smaller amounts, but nothing major, I guess. But just kind of constant rain. So we're going to start off 2019 wet as well. But hope everybody had a good Christmas and is getting ready for New Year's, since that is New Year's Eve is tomorrow. So parties and all that fun stuff. I think we're staying at home this year, as we have done for a lot of years. Just not worth getting out on the road, but we're gonna stay home and maybe watch a movie, listen to some music. Got some new board games for Christmas, so that was good. And didn't do any photography last week, but I did start working on double checking some of the film holders I had, see which ones have color film in them, Ektar in them, and thinking this week, maybe Tuesday, New Year's Day. Why not start off the new year right and do some photography? So that's my goal for Tuesday, is to actually use my camera. Imagine that. Hey, Dennis.
How you doing, Mark?
Good. How are you?
Yep, eating too much, obviously.
Oh yeah, of course. Did you have figgy pudding? When do you guys get figgy pudding? Is that Christmas Day or Christmas Eve or what?
No, we just have Christmas pudding. I suppose that's what you call figgy pudding, is it?
I guess, yeah. But so it's a Christmas Day pudding then?
Yeah, it's a bit rich for me. I don't like that kind of stuff.
Lots of that sounds good. So does it have like lots of heavy cream and stuff in it?
Yeah. Just pour it on brandy, all the stuff. Set fire to it.
Okay, all right, that's good. You can't go wrong with burning food. I mean,
really. I was talking to my cousin who lives in the States, and he likes photography. So he sent you a request.
Oh, okay.
So he said he'll join up tonight if.
Oh, okay. So he sent the request to YouTube or to the Mark's Photography spot, probably.
I told him it was photo discussion and.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I think he'd done a link. I said to him you'd send a link to him if he'd made a request. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me take a look, because I've been pretty busy here. Let me check. I'll check on the Google Plus page and see. Yeah, that'd be great. Good. What part of this? Where does he live in here? Out over here?
Well, he did tell me earlier. Well, I was chatting to him on the Facebook, but
okay.
I haven't seen him for years.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we will do family reunions then.
Yeah, I'll check him out.
You know what you might want to do?
Oh yeah, he's saying to me here, do I click on 258? No.
No, 259. Let me post a link in that video since we're live. I'll post it. I'll open up that. I'll post a link in the chat for 259, which should be on right now.
Yeah.
So I'll do that, and I'll open up that. Hey, there we are. Okay, double And there's the chat, and I'll post a link in there. Hang on here. I've got too many windows open. All right. Move that over. So I'll do that and open this up again. There we are. We're back there, and I will post a link over in the chat for the live.
Yeah, he said he's lived in the States since the 13th of August, 1981.
Oh, okay. Been here.
Yeah, and his sister's out there as well.
Okay, great. I'll be happy to have him join. I'm posting the link to the chat for the YouTube. If he just goes to the Mark's Photography spot and clicks there, there should be a link in there. So hopefully you can join in. That'd be great. Yeah. Well, good. So did you have a good Christmas? Merry Christmas?
Yeah, it's not been too bad, Mark.
Good.
I thought, well, if Jimmy's going to join in, at least there'd be two Brits on the program now.
That's true, yeah. You guys are going to take over, try to take over again.
Yeah, this is true. This is the coming in the back door.
Mm-hmm. Sneaking in.
If Brexit don't go well, maybe I'll be living there myself.
Okay. That's your plan B, huh?
The plan B, yeah. Take back our colonies.
Yes. Recolonize.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad you had a good Christmas. We had a pretty good one. Although I don't know if you saw the beginning here before you popped on. We had a lot of rain here, starting Thursday night. So 2 days ago, 3 days ago, we got between Thursday night and this morning. So 2 days, 2.5 days, we got almost 6 inches of rain.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of rain. So things are very wet here in Atlanta right now.
It's been quite calm here, but I think it's the calm before the storm. They're threatening loads of bad weather.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. James Boone.
Yeah.
Checking to see if he's in. Not yet. Let's see. Hopefully he is. Hopefully he has video.
Did you get any new photographic equipment for Christmas then?
No, I didn't get any. Did you?
No. I've still got the C41 chemicals brand new in the pack. I haven't opened them yet.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't think I'll attempt using the E6 chemicals again because it's been a long time now.
Okay, yeah. They're probably not viable anymore, huh?
Yeah, even with the airtight bottles, I think it'd be a waste of film. Or maybe I'll try them on a 4x5 slide and see if.
Yeah, if you've got one, you can just do one sheet and try it and see what happens.
Yeah, give it a go. What's the worst thing what can happen, Mark? I'll end up with a green photo.
Yeah, exactly. It would be a holiday colored photo.
Yeah,
it would be green. Yeah, I'm. I think I'm going to actually. Maybe I'll do it New Year's Day. That might be good. I'm actually started working on double checking some of my film holders, make sure I have Ektar in the holders. I think I have Ektar in, and I think I will set up my camera down in the room where we have the Christmas tree and see if I can take some pictures of close-ups of the ornaments. I think it's.
I've stuck my 4x5 film holders in plastic bags with a note in there. What's in them? Because they all look the same. I've got black and white in some, positive in another.
Yeah. That's. I've got. I have an app on my phone. Where is it here? It's a database. It's a little database app that it's a cloud-based app. It is called Memento Database. So I set up a. No, I don't know, new version. But I've got a database called 4x5 image records. So I numbered it consecutively. There's a number for each film holder. So film holder 4, side A, side B, what's in there. Is it exposed, not exposed, developed, not developed?
That's what I call really organized.
Yeah, it's an attempt at organizing. Well, I'm kind of a geek on the computer side, so I'm having fun with it.
Yeah, mind you, I did find out that you can develop positive color film in black and white chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, put them in the wrong dish, you know, sort of.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, like I said, I developed that old film of that old roll of Kodachrome for my father's friend, and I came out black and white. It was the only way I had to do it, and actually, well, you saw them. There were images that were actually yeah. You know, you could tell what they were. So he was very happy with that.
Yeah, well, I think the first developer in E6 is a black and white developer anyway.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, that would make sense. Yeah, so pretty much the same developer. They just add the other ones to draw the colors out, I guess, huh?
Yeah, I think they just remove the silver and replace it with the colors, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. So I have 4. It looks like. Okay, that's what I thought. No, I've got one holder. My holder 5. I've got 2 sheets of Ektar unexposed, and I've got another holder where it's exposed but not developed yet. Okay, so I have to double check that and see if I can get a couple. All right, so he says checking to see if I'm in. I don't see him. Oh well, I'll post. No, we post a link. I'll post a link again here just to see. You should have to have a video. Hopefully, James, you've got the video camera. If you want to join by video, if you don't want to join by video, that's okay. But if you do, you've got to have the webcam working. But I'll post a link again.
Yeah, the link you sent me worked fine.
Okay, yeah. So, try it one more time here. Yeah. Well, that's unusual. Usually for you, Dennis, you have trouble. The link doesn't work for you.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I still get the black screen about 30 seconds after logging on. So it's done there ever since we switched to YouTube.
Wow, that's interesting. But then it comes back. It goes black, and then does it come back up again then?
No, I have to click on it. It tells me that an error has occurred and the screen's completely black, and I just click on cancel, and it all comes back up.
Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Hangouts, Google.com. Oh, that's not doing anything. Hang on here. Let's see. No, that's not fine. That's the YouTube page. Oh, it should be linking. Let me try. Does he have no, it looks like it's the right one. Yeah. So hopefully he's able to click on that. It looks like it's posting the right one. So okay, so you didn't get any camera equipment. I didn't either. But hopefully we'll start off the new year. I'm going to try to start off the first day of the new year actually using my camera. So try to set a trend of actually using the camera on the first day. So that's my goal. But is the weather cleared for you at all, or are you still having real foggy and rainy weather?
It's just grey skies. It's like that for a long time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Probably to Easter now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Till spring. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. That's the way it goes this time of year, I guess. I was looking at a couple stores. Was it last week? I was talking about the third-party lenses for the Canon and Nikon medium format, but I couldn't find the name of them or whatever. So I found that. That's kind of the company's Kipon. They're making third-party lenses.
Sounds very Japanese.
Yes, I think it is. Chinese. No, it's a Chinese brand. Yep, the first out of the gate. I'll share this just to see. It's kind of interesting. I don't know what the prices are, but I'm sure they're going to be relatively affordable. Okay, so it looks like they have. Well, the image has a few different 24, 75, 90, and a couple others. Elegant. They're the Elegant series of lenses. First third-party full-frame lenses. Hey, they've got 6 years of nonstop learning on how to make good lenses. So
they're doing Canon and Nikon mounts.
Yep.
Is this the new mount for the full frame?
Yeah, these are the new full frame mirrorless. So I want to see. Okay, so here we go. 5 lenses, 24 f2.4. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I mean, for $499. A 35 millimeter f2.4 for $468. A 50 millimeter 2.4 for $325. A 75 for $355, and a 90 for $386.
Yeah, a 50 millimeter 2.4 is a bit of a happy snap lens, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what they're trying to shoot at. I mean, fast, but not, not super fast.
Yeah,
And,
more impressed if it was 50 1.2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think yeah, I'm sure. Well, the price. Yeah, look at the prices. I mean, they're not super cheap, but they're not. They're definitely less expensive than the manufacturer lenses. That's for sure.
Well, a 90 mil 2.4 for 386.
Yeah,
that's not bad because that the Leica 90 mil I got was about £1,600. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So these are going to be probably on the same quality of like the Samyangs and those types of
yeah.
Good quality, not the best quality, but solid, decent quality.
But you put those Samyangs up against Sony's own zoom lenses, and they're a quarter of the price.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Start shipping before the end at the company's Amazon store. So let's go there and see what that is.
So they get before Nikon and Canon. Yeah.
They've got Leica and Leica mounts.
Lens, yeah.
A little more expensive, $709 instead of.
That's because they put Leica in the description.
Yeah. Well, the licensing. They probably had to do licensing.
Yeah, Leica M. Yeah, it looks like a Leica Fit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So here's a zoom, 28 to. No.
And they're painted red, different.
Yeah, $1,480 for this one. What is this? Oh, this is a 40 millimeter f8.5. 0.85. There you go.
That's fast. Yeah.
It's a 40 millimeter 0.85 for $1,500.
Did they give any graphs for distortion?
Probably not.
Yeah, because if it said in the write-up, this lens has no distortion, I'd be most intrigued.
Yeah. It says high-speed mirrorless lens for Fuji XF mount. Fastest lens in the world.
Yeah.
With the biggest aperture. Well, that would be the same thing.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
No, but
0.085 used on a full frame is going to be 0.085.
Mm-hmm. So they got those full frame Leica M's 1480. That's black. Oh, they've got a pretty. I've never heard of this brand before, so I don't know, but I'm sure they're probably just standard quality third-party lenses.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see when they do the test reports on them.
Mm-hmm.
Sure to come.
Lens, Leica SL lenses, Leica M lenses. They've got a lot. Oh, there's Sony E-mount. So there you go. You can get one of these, Dennis.
Yeah. Do they do any large format lenses?
Probably not. No. So it looks like they have a couple of the E-mount. Okay, yeah, they just have a 75 millimeter and doesn't have a price on it. So yeah, that's interesting that they're selling that. And they're smart to want to get on the equipment train for the Canon and Nikon because they're going to be
$1,500.
They're selling a lot. So
yeah, $1,500 for that 0.85, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so let's see, James. But yeah, that'd be interesting. I'm sure there'll be reviews coming out at some point here in the next month or so. If they just started selling here this month, so they'll be.
Simmy's been busy.
Oh, he has?
Yeah, well, there was quite a few photos he put up, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's always busy though.
Yeah. Haven't seen him for a long time.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he has been busy. There's okay. Yeah, there's John. Yeah, okay. Then we started here. Yeah, he's must have had the week off. That's what I gotta think. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and it looks like the weather was actually, I think, decent for them. They didn't have super cold weather this week, so it was decent weather. Now, I think I found something for you, Dennis. I think it's going to be very. I think this will be something that you probably need to do for your Sony camera. I just wanted to show you this because I know how you're a fan of Legos and all.
Oh yeah, terrific!
You can skin your mirrorless camera to look like a Lego. What do you think? You can be buying that?
That does look cool. I wonder if they do it for Leica.
Yeah. That's interesting. So who's doing this? Lifeguard. Taiwanese companies created a protective skin for the A7 III and A7R3s. Huh. So it must be like a little rubberized skin over it.
If they do it for the Leica M series, I mean it's really going to cover up the red dot.
Yeah. That would.
Yeah. No one's going to steal it.
Yeah. Huh, interesting. People wanting to tweak out their and then the other thing I wanted to see. Oh yeah, here's do you hear about this? A camera with Lightroom built in?
No.
Zeiss. It's a Zeiss ZX1 full frame Lightroom equipped camera. I never heard of it. I didn't hear about it, but they said they announced it, released it in September, which has Adobe Lightroom built into the camera.
So you can process the photographs on the back screen.
I'm assuming, yeah. And then what? Wi-Fi them or Bluetooth or whatever. And so a full frame.
Yeah, it's going to come, Mark. You're going to get a camera. What's going to phone people soon?
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. Why? Well, I guess you could do it, but man, that would be really frustrating to actually edit a photo on a screen that small.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I mean, there's a 4.3-inch touch display, and it's not that big. That's a neat idea. It has a 37.4 megapixel full frame, 80 to 51.2. And how much? Doesn't say.
This is launching in early 2019. Is this going to be
launching early 2019? Yeah, stay tuned. So
is that going to be like the Konos?
Yeah, the large format digital.
That's been launching. That's been launching for about 3 years.
Yeah. And this is Zeiss, so they actually are a real corporation. So who knows? Yeah. But I got to think a full frame camera with this it has a 35 millimeter f2 lens standard. I got to imagine this is going to be around a Zeiss camera, 5,500, something like that. What do you think?
Yeah, it's going to be well. If it's got Zeiss name on it, and it's going to be really expensive.
Yeah, $6,000, $7,000, kind of in that same range as a Leica, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, Leica M10 costs an absolute fortune.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'd be interested to see the real reviews once it comes out. I mean, it's nice that you can do it, but I don't think I would use it.
No. I mean, if you can process your photos on a 27-inch iMac,
yeah, why would you? Yeah,
why would you do it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I guess if you were in a complete pinch and needed to do something, yeah, but I would think 90. Well, most people even have their laptops with them. You know, if they're really into photography, they're going to have a laptop with them, so they can always just, and they're going to have Lightroom on that. So,
but don't forget though, Mark, your digital cameras all process JPEGs and RAW.
Yep. So I wonder, I wonder what this one is actually doing. Is it, are you editing the RAW file or are you editing the JPEG?
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, I think we got a new someone that signed up for the list. Simi.
It's Simi.
I think he's in line to buy this camera. I think this is perfect for camera tossing.
No, he want a large format first.
Mm-hmm. How you doing, Simi? Maybe not on yet. I see his smiling face. I don't hear his voice. Let's see if he pops on here. Am I in? Can you let me know if I'm in? I can hear my cousin Dennis, so he can hear you.
But he's not gone yet.
No, he can. He hears you.
Can he see us?
He can hear, but he can't see. How about use your microphone on? Okay. Oh, sorry. Yes. No. Hello. No. Sorry. Yes. Okay. So hopefully, whoa, we're getting infinite pictures here. Doing the. Let's see. So hopefully, Simi popped on for a little bit. Let me go ahead and stop this. Stop the screen sharing. We love group chat. All right. Well, so hopefully Simi can pop back on, and that James can get on here as well.
We're having a bit of trouble tonight, then.
Yeah, we are. I don't know. Like Google is, well, they're closing down Google Plus, so I don't know what the solution is going to be when they close down. I've got to investigate that because Google Plus is going away in March, I think. So I don't know if there's still going to be a way to do anything through, YouTube Hangouts, which is essentially how this is being done now. It's just a Hangout on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll have to investigate that. They said something about there's a business version of it called Meet, Google Meet, which I have access to. I have a business account, for my business, but I haven't used it yet. So I'll play around with it and see.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's Skype.
Yeah, there's Skype, but we might be able to do. I'll take a look. I can't imagine they might be getting rid of Google Plus, but I can't imagine they're getting rid of completely any kind of live, video chat. But I don't know. They could be, but I got to imagine they have another solution. Okay, you can see and hear. All right. So James says he has a Mac 21.5-inch desktop. It should be on. He says I downloaded the links. Can't see or hear you yet. I can see and hear you. Okay. Well, yeah, it sounds like, James, and maybe you're
in the YouTube.
Yeah, you need to maybe check the YouTube settings or the Hangout settings and make sure that your camera, your webcam and mic are activated. And you do that by, you just got to kind of go up over the top. If you can open up Google Hangouts and go on the top, you should see a thing to turn the camera off like I just did. You can turn it back on and do it that way. So double check that. So hopefully he's on. There we go. Yeah, I'll just type a quick message. Yeah, that's. There we go. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna double check that. So Simi had a lot of images, so hopefully he can pop back on and talk about these because he's been very prolific for the last year or so, pretty much. It's been pretty amazing, actually, how much.
Yeah, there's no Joe or Wes tonight. So.
No, Joe is probably watching the LA Rams football game.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's putting a football match before this.
Yeah. No, this is the final week of the regular season. So teams are vying for last spot in the playoffs and that type of thing. So I gotta think the Rams they should already be in there, but Joe's a huge fan of them. So but then the playoffs start next week, and then when is the Super Bowl? First week of February, I think. Yeah. So it's kind of a mad season for football, and then we got the college football championships here. They had the playoff games or the play-in games yesterday, and then they have the college football championship next week, I think. Yeah, next Monday. So it's kind of the crazy end to American style football, and then I don't know what the basketball. Yeah, the basketball season goes on, but that'll be the next big thing. Everybody will focus on college and professional basketball after the.
How's Joe's team doing? Okay.
Joe's team is doing good. Yeah, the LA Rams, I think, they got maybe a 600 winning percentage. I mean, I think they're like 12-3 or 12-4 or something. So they're pretty good. Yeah, they've got a good team. So I'm sure he's hoping. I could care less about football for the most part. I'd watch it, but I'm not a huge fan of one team over another, really. So.
Yeah, I know he's enthusiastic and giving me the scores.
Yeah. Between that and NASCAR.
Yeah. Just not used to watching games where they pick the football up and run with it.
Okay, well, James says Panthers won, but out of the playoffs. There you go. So he must be James is a Carolina Panthers fan. Hey, Simmy. I should say, hey, stranger.
Yeah, we see all the photos, Simmy, but we didn't see you.
Yeah. Yep. Your mic is off somehow. Let's see. We don't hear you. I can see you, but can't hear you. So.
Here in spirit.
There you go.
Yeah. It's pretty faint.
Turn up the volume. Are you there now? There we go. I hear something now.
You can hear that?
Yeah, yep, you're good. Welcome. Good to see you.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Yes. You've been very busy this last year. Man, you get out every week. I mean, you are
every week, every day, almost.
That's good.
You got some fantastic scenery out there.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I can't complain.
Very good. Oh yeah, glad you could join in. So obviously you've been spending a lot of time behind the camera the last year or so. So that's a positive. And you made it up to Maine, which was nice. That was a nice trip up to was it Acadia you went up to?
Winter beard going.
Yeah. Yep. You are very good. Yeah. That's fantastic. So things are going good then. Spend lots of time behind the camera and job going good. You good work wise and everything too?
Oh yeah, same place.
All right.
Hopefully maybe we'll get down there come 2019.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. You know how to get a hold of me, let me know. I mean, I am working just doing my thing from home. I do home office and then either meet with clients out in person if they're in Atlanta or just do a video conference and stuff. So yeah, I'm out and about. So if you're down here, let me know. I can
good. Yeah.
Schedule some time. We can maybe actually go and use a camera if you've got some time. That'd be fun.
Yes. Have you had no mishaps with your Nikon? Is it still waterproof?
Oh yeah, I keep it in a plastic bag.
Yeah, we're not going to let you forget that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I still have the old one that I use it as a prop.
Do you have the what? The old one?
I still have the old one. Yeah, I still use it as a prop every once in a while.
Oh wow. Okay. You can't get rid of it. Too many sentimental memories with it, right?
Yeah.
Well, good. So tell us about the photography. Have you done anything with trying to get any of it published, or are you working to put together some kind of book or portfolio of it? Because you definitely have a lot of images that would qualify. And so have you put any thought into doing anything like that?
I am still amassing the portfolio.
Okay.
Jimmy, tell me how you put it on 900 sites in Flickr.
One click at a time.
Oh,
it doesn't take that long.
It'll take you forever.
Yeah. He's got a mild case of carpal tunnel, but other than that, it's going good. Yeah. No, that's fantastic. So coming up at the end of the year here, you've been doing a lot of photography. Is there kind of a highlight, either place you went or series of images or anything that kind of sticks out for you here, 2018?
Probably just the chance to go up to Acadia was great. I was there once before I was in photography, and I remember how much I loved it. But I wasn't into photography back then, and so
okay. Yeah.
So I had the camera now, and even though the weather did not cooperate, it was still a great time.
Yeah. Okay. Now, how long were you up there?
We stayed about 4 days, so it was a short trip.
Okay.
It was like a long weekend.
Okay. All right. And did you drive up?
Yes.
Okay. That's a pretty good drive. That's a decent drive up there, I would think.
Yeah. I think it was about 13 hours, maybe.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's a long drive. But yeah, that's a beautiful area. I was up there as a kid and haven't been up. I mean, I was 5 or 6, I think, when we were up there, and that's part of the country that I want to get back to, especially to have Pam see, because she hasn't really been up there at all. And I mean, I have memories of it, but it'd be nice to get back up there. Yeah. It's a beautiful area of the country.
Definitely a bucket list area.
Yeah. And for a photographer, there's no shortage of opportunities. So that's fantastic. Well, good. So did you any new equipment or anything on the horizon equipment wise here?
No, same old crap.
Same old crap. Yeah.
Same old crap.
No large format camera. You're not looking at getting into like 8x10 film photography or anything like that.
No.
You're a smart man.
Come on, Timmy, you got to try it.
Yeah.
I want to continue to enjoy and take photographs.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you can do that with a large format camera. You just can't take as many. Yeah. That's what I'm quickly finding out. You go out, and if you get a few images over the course of over a few hours, it's pretty good usually. So it's just a different approach, I guess. Yeah.
The resolution's fantastic.
Oh, I bet it is.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. James, Panthers one. How about now? No, I don't see you yet, James. I can see you in the chat, but nothing yet. So we have Dennis's long lost cousin who lives in North Carolina, I guess, who's trying to join in. So we're going to be doing maybe a family reunion here live on the photo share.
He's only been gone since 1981.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Lost, not long lost. Lost cousin. Long lost.
Yeah. I think I'll have to ask him if he's overstayed his visa.
Yeah. maybe I don't know, but so cool. So you are any plan? Since we're coming up on 2019, I'll go through this for I guess for all of us really. Any specific plans to do anything photographically? Any trips or anything? I mean, I've thought a little bit about it. How about you, Simi? You got anything you want to cross off the list here in 2019?
No, we have a local guy at our club who's trying to get us to enter photographs into different exhibitions and shows. I might think about doing that.
Okay. Have you done that before?
No.
No?
That would be a first.
Yeah, I think you should definitely take advantage of that. Would they be local exhibits?
Yes.
Okay.
All local.
That'd be nice. Yeah, that's you definitely got the you've got the images, so it's just a matter of you picking out the ones that you like and having a go at it. That would be
that's the hard part, right?
Yeah. That's the picking them out and then going through the whatever the requirements are for the particular show. The printing and the mounting or the framing or whatever. That's it ends up being a fair amount of work, but for the photographers I know that have done it, I haven't done it yet, but for the photographers here I know that have done it, they really enjoy it. But there's a lot of time if you've got a good good number of images that could be worthy of going to whatever show it is, depending on the theme or whatever. There's just a lot of time picking out which one you want to submit and get it ready to go. But yeah, that would be fun. The other members of the group you're in, have they submitted work to exhibits and stuff in the past, or would this be a new thing for most of them?
Nope. The one who posted it up, he does this all the time. So he's like a pro at it. So he's he's an art teacher, and he regularly speaks at the club. So he just likes to get more members to go ahead and put their stuff in as well. So
yeah, there might be cases where they're kind of looking or lacking for submissions. If they have because imagine they probably get a certain section amount of wall space in a gallery or wherever they're going to do it, and they'd like to be able to fill it up with images. So that's that'd be exciting. You've got a lot of stuff to pick from, so you just have to sort through and pick out whichever ones you like. Now
I might be able to find something, maybe.
Yeah, there's one or two. I think a couple where you tossed your camera really high in the air. A couple of those were pretty good. I don't know how you get to keep the camera up in the air for 600 seconds, but it's amazing.
Slow rotation.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. It's definitely a skill. Okay. So James says he has a British and American passport. There we go. He's set. Dual citizenship. That's good.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Well, let's jump into the images here because you were pretty busy. So now, was there a favorite image of 2018 for you?
I can't say.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
It changes on a heartbeat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just depending on the mood and what your thoughts are of any of the images at any point in time.
I do like the ones from Acadia though; those were special, and I always like the fall images. It was really good fall this year.
Yeah, you had Did your fall color stick around a lot longer than normal this year?
It was slow to bloom, so It started out where it was in spots. So you had to pick the locations and go travel around the state, a couple states, and then it kind of bloomed. It didn't last for long, maybe a week or two, but it was long enough where it was like you could get to the then it blushed, and then at the end it was about another week where there were still some spots that were late. So
yeah, I mean, it just seemed like you had images for about a month of time, and they were at different levels, and I was like, wow, that's really That seems like a little long, but that would explain it if it started off real slow and then maybe stopped for a while and then progressed through. So, but yeah, look, the colors were fantastic. I mean, you definitely have some great images. So.
Pretty impressed by those reflection ones you've done. That's how do you get the water to stay that calm?
You got to get up early in the morning, and you got to go out almost every day, so the chances improve.
Yeah, that's if you're out every day, and you may be going out every day for a week or two, and you find just one day where you get a few, and you just post those because those are the ones you want. Those are the ones you've been looking for. So it seems from the outside that he just goes out and gets these shots and doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah. A lot of looking at the weather. Making sure that the wind, even though the weather's been all over the place. Like yesterday, and I went out anyway because it said it was going to be clear. So of course sunrise was going to be bland, but it went out anyway, and there were clouds, all day. So that was clear.
Mm-hmm.
And it was cloudy. It was basically, you had clouds in the sky all day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you can never tell.
No, you never can. And but I mean, if you're getting out pretty much every day, I mean, you're giving yourself a lot of chances, and that's the key. The more you're out, the more opportunities you get, and that's you increase the odds of getting something that you want to get if you're out more often than not. So that's but yeah, that, like you said, that requires getting up early and paying attention to the weather and having sites that are better certain times of year under certain weather conditions than others, and keeping a really good logbook too. Do you write down a lot of stuff and then refer back to it?
No, I should, but I don't.
You don't? Okay.
Right now I'm keeping a mental track in my head where what's good.
Yeah, that's but yeah, just as many different places as you seem to go. I mean, I think it would be hard to keep track of everything in your head doing that. But you're probably used to a lot of the locations, and you've been to them multiple times over the years, over different times of the year too. So that probably helps a lot.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, let's jump into that because I'm gonna take a look at a few of these and have the photographer actually talk about these images instead of having us try to figure out what was going on. So, okay, so we got the Christmas ones. Simi went out and took a picture of his new car out in Arizona.
Oh, that's a beauty there.
Yeah, that is. Pat was on the show. Was it last week? I think it was. Yeah, last week.
Yeah, I was trying to impress him with that Morris 1000.
Yeah. He likes anything with wheels pretty much. He can appreciate just about anything. But yeah, it wouldn't go quite as fast as this. But he's been really, really busy. I mean, his photography is as his business has just been crazy this last year or so. So he's finally it's paying off for him. That's for sure. But he knows what he's doing as far as photographing cars. That is for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, fantastic. Almost like looks like a model. It's like a diorama. The way he gets the image. Yeah, beautiful car too. That is awesome. Okay, so this is. I think we've seen this lighthouse before in other images.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Okay, yeah, Groton, Connecticut.
Avery Point. It's on one of the UConn satellite campuses right along the shore.
Okay, all right. And this was what? Okay, half a second, F11.
Yeah, I think I watched one of your videos and you were wondering about the time. It's like I stopped setting the clock in my thing, so it's probably an hour off.
Oh, okay, all right.
The sunsets around here are still at 7 in the morning.
Okay, all right.
8 o'clock.
Okay, so yeah, you're still on daylight saving time. Yeah. Maybe right half of the year.
8 o'clock would be nice.
Yeah. Which means you're getting up at what, 4:30, 5 o'clock?
Yeah, it depends. Depends on where I'm going to. Yeah.
Yeah, how far you got to drive. Yeah. Now, isn't Groton, Connecticut, is there a large
Sub base there?
yeah, that's what I was going to say. So lots of security around there, probably.
Yeah, there's some sites where you're not allowed to take any photographs. So
Yeah. Okay.
but that's not around here. So
Okay. All right. So Avery Lighthouse, Avery Point. And is this an island out here or just a land curving out into the bay? This section out here.
I actually think that is an island out there.
There's an island. Okay.
There's a wildlife refuge not too far from there, and I think it goes off. There's like a separate island out not too far off the coast from there.
Okay. All right.
You can see it from there.
So December 22nd. So yeah, a week ago. Doesn't look too cold. I don't know though.
No, it was good that day. It was only about 40 degrees that morning, 40, 45.
Okay. Yeah, so that's still very doable. You don't feel like you have to work bundled up in gloves or anything to do stuff. Yeah, nice. The rock, the colors on the rocks is great. Matches up with the lighthouse and the sky. Yeah.
Simi,
There's actually. Oh, go ahead.
Did you focus on those foreground rocks, or did you sharpen them up?
I did both. This is there's one shot that's focused on the rocks, and then another shot focused on the lighthouse.
Okay.
And you stitched them, did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
All
right. Yeah. Yeah. That's.
Fantastic. Yeah, because I was pretty close to that front one. So when I'm pretty close like that, I have to do the double thing.
Yeah. Yeah. There's just no way to get the depth of field that you want all in one shot. Okay, so this is the other side. Last image, you were back over here. Now you're up on the rock itself. Okay.
Yeah, there was some more dramatic shots to be had. But it was high tide and the waves were coming in, so I was up on a actual wall.
Oh, okay.
I could have gone down further, but I didn't feel like getting wet that day.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. You want to get they want to get the sea spray.
But I got some hip waders for Christmas. So.
Oh, you did, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Who gave you those?
The wife did.
Okay, so they started off with maybe like knee waders, now hip waders. Then you're gonna get. I don't know if she's trying to send you a message or something, Simi, but just go a little farther out in the water. You're just a little farther out. That's good though. Yeah, that way you'll be able to stand in the water a little bit and not have to worry about it.
Yeah, when it's warm, it's not too bad. But what I really like them for is we got a lot of marsh area, and especially during winter. But fall and spring, and I start doing. I've been trying to chase more birds now.
Okay. Yep.
And those egrets and cranes, man, they like to sit in spots where they know it's like, yeah, you can't get too close, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you have to get into the muck a little bit.
Yeah. 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 Have to venture out into the mud or whatever. Yeah.
Even with a 500, it's kind of hard to get even close enough.
Yeah, you would think that would be plenty of lens, but it isn't. Well, you've seen the stuff that Wes posts up with his, it's essentially a what is it, 1,000? He's a 600, but with the crop sensor, it ends up being 1,000 millimeter lens, and he still wishes he had some additional length on it sometimes. It's certain day. Oh, that's interesting. It is. You put a little filter effect on this or something? Looks like. Maybe.
Yeah, there's a I used one of the NYX things on this one.
Okay. Yeah, because it's got that. There's like it's like not a shimmering pattern, but yeah, it's kind of very nice.
It was a nice little quiet scene.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually in the same location.
Okay. Yep.
I wasn't too sure about the morning. I actually went down to shoot some lonely trees because it was again, it was supposed to be cloudy until like 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And there was actually a break to the southeast, like where there were no clouds.
Okay.
And I got a good. It actually stayed until about 8:30, so
Okay.
I was able to get the sunrise and some color along where the lighthouse is and everything else. And as soon as I finished up and got in the car, the clouds rolled in, and it was back to hazy and gray until almost 3.
Okay. Yeah. So you had that little window and stuff rolled in. Yeah. That's an interesting effect. Okay. So is this one of the ones you're?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. That's.
I think we're getting down to the end of the series here.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at
This is not a real tall. Is that an old lighthouse? That's an old lighthouse, isn't it?
No, it's actually a newer one. They
Wow.
tried to build it in old style, but
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So it looks like it's 100 years old, but
I could have sworn it was constructed in the 50s. So
okay. All right. Yeah. It looks like it's 100 years old, but it's only 60.
and I think it's already been refurbished once. It's probably taken a beating since it's been down there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing when you're right out over the ocean. Salt water is not kind to stuff, and it eats away at things.
Yeah, there's
Down
another lighthouse I was intending to go shoot, go back and revisit in Bridgeport, Connecticut, but that's under all scaffolding. There, apparently, it looks like they're finally got the money to rebuild that one, or
Okay.
at least to refinish it. So
Yeah. Yeah.
hopefully it'll be done soon.
How many lighthouses are there in Connecticut? You know?
About 1,000. About no, there's quite a few, but there's only a few that you can actually get to or go to.
About 1,000.
No, there's not that many.
Okay.
It seems like it.
Okay. But there's probably a couple hundred that you could get to?
Nah, not that many. I figure there's about 20, 25 that you can actually get to.
Okay. All right.
There's other ones that you could, about another 10 or 20 you could probably visit with if you had a boat.
Okay. All right.
Not all of them are large. Some are small lighthouses that are just on those rock formations they have out there.
Okay.
And then they have probably 5 or 6 that are on private property.
Okay. Yeah.
That you can't really, you're not supposed to get to.
Yeah. That makes sense. But yeah, that's still not too bad. You got a decent selection. Okay, so there we are again. This is early.
Yeah, it's late actually.
It is. Is it sunset?
It's in the morning, except that the sun is almost it's over. It's
okay. Yeah, it is. It's up a little bit. Yeah.
It's almost to the top of the lighthouse there. Tried to wait till it got to just below it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's. Yeah, this time of year.
All those clouds moved in and kind of just covered everything up after that.
Okay. Yeah, so this was one of the last good shots you got before everything just clouded up. Oh, it worked good here. I mean, the clouds are perfect position. You just call in your request. Okay, at 7:45, I need the clouds at.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah, it'd be too easy. Okay, so here it is down from right along the water. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. This is the shot of this I remember from maybe a year or two ago. I think you had one like this.
Yep,
Yeah.
I had one like this. I was a little bit out further.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was lower tide, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice. So how much time did you spend at this lighthouse then?
An hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Probably about an hour shooting and about 30 minutes just scoping around, seeing what I wanted to see.
Okay. All right.
Usually I spend that early time just seeing what compositions looking from where and if there's anything good. And then once the light starts happening, then I just go to bounce from point A to point B.
Okay. Yeah. So you're going out and taking a look and seeing what you think might be worthwhile, and then go to which ones fit based on when the light happens.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Very good. Yep. That means all that work ahead of time means you got to get up even earlier instead of just showing up and bang. Yeah.
Yeah. There's only a couple spots I can do that at.
Yeah.
Where I can just show up and get a shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you've been there enough or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's one of the reflection ones, right, Dennis? Yeah, I think this qualifies as a reflection.
This is that same day, only about an hour later.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. There's nothing except clouds in the sky there. Yeah.
No light, no anything.
Yeah.
That's how the whole day was supposed to be. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that just reminds me of home.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's very cloudy. Yeah. Oh, this is what was this? What did you do? 25th of a second? Yeah. Very nice. That's neat. Having that green right there is a nice. Is that a log on? That is a log on top of that, isn't it?
Yep, it's balanced right on top.
That's wild. At first I thought maybe it was a rock behind it, but I looked at it, I was like, no, it's actually laying on top of the rock. That's. Now, you didn't get out there on your hip waders and place that ahead of time, did you?
No, that's a pretty big, pretty big stump right there.
That's quite unusual. Yeah.
This is right off a boat launch, and I don't know. I just found it. I've never been to this particular spot, and I just there's a boat launch here, so I just drove down, and there it was.
Neat. That's unusual. It's just and then of course the reflection of it in the water. Yeah, it's very nice. So what tools are you using now? Are you using mainly Photoshop and Nik? Are those the two post-processing stuff you're doing?
Lightroom, I'll do some camera corrections and a few light edits, and then the rest I'll go into Photoshop.
Okay.
And then fine tune it there with luminosity masks and just color grading and stuff like that. And then every once in a while, the color effects for a certain image, I want to do a little bit more on it. I'll dump it in there too. Okay. So that's about the only three. Most of the work is in Photoshop, I guess.
Okay. All right. So you're doing a lot of stuff with luminosity masks then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That takes a while to set up, doesn't it? I've done a little bit with it, but I haven't really dug into it too much.
Yeah. If you do each one on your own and set up your own actions, that could take a while. So there's some people who already done it themselves. So you can use TK Actions or Raya Pro, or there's a couple other ones.
Okay. All right.
To use, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I watched it was a couple years ago. I was watching something and the guy was talking about it and was talking about how to set them up on your own, and maybe he was selling some actions at the end, but I didn't purchase anything, and I played around with it for a little bit, but didn't. I get my pen to work so I can write that down. TK Actions. Okay, I'll take a look at that. Cool. Yeah, because it seems like once you have luminosity masks can really take are very powerful.
Yeah. You can just work on a particular channel,
Yep.
Very, very fine tune where you want stuff to be. Lighter, darker, color wise, whatever you want. Yeah.
So here's a great egret, and it's just like a pastel painting filter or something on this one.
It is, yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
Made it look like a little painting.
Yep, like a little painting. So this was your okay. So it's your 200 to 500, 480. That's neat.
I have a few other shots of him.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that
he could only manage to catch some little tiny minnows. It looked like.
Mhm. not too successful.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of snow on the ground there. Then, yeah.
Yes, nothing now.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
haven't
you
seen
had that
snow.
early snow. You had a lot of snow early, didn't you?
Yep.
You had a lot around Thanksgiving, right? Yeah.
We did, yeah.
Yeah. That's. And this is okay. Uploaded December 30th.
These are the ones I posted last week, except I redid them with a watercolor kind of.
Oh, okay. All right. So you use the watercolor effect then.
Not I think this is a charcoal effect on this one. Charcoal painting.
Okay. Very nice. Yeah, I like that. It does basically turns it into a painting for the most part. It's neat. There you go. You got
Different
greeting
look.
cards, calendars. You can do the whole thing. You can do the whole line of items. That's cool.
People still buy greeting cards?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah.
Is that still a
Not as many as they used to, but they still sell, especially artistic ones. Oh, this is nice. That is.
Yeah, this is all just line and shape right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very nice. I like that.
Very foreboding.
Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. This is. I tell you, it does a very good job of turning it into essentially a drawing instead of a photograph. Pretty cool. You never have to pick up a thing of paint. You just take all your photos and run them through this, and then then print them out on canvas. Hey, I can paint. Watch this.
Go out and buy some of that stuff and put it on top so it looks like you painted on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people do that to their canvas paintings. They put a treatment acrylic on the top to make it. They paint it. Do brush strokes on it.
Yeah, it's almost like a stucco, that kind of thing. It just gives that layering to it. Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. I like this. Colors in this are great. Yep. You combine that with that other one a couple back, and it could be a kind of dark and mysterious kind of stuff. Yeah, it's neat. Okay, this was taken just a couple days ago.
Yep.
iPhone or Galaxy. There you go. Who needs a big expensive camera? You just get your phone out.
Yeah, well, I had my camera with me, and the only problem was running around chasing a bird. The battery ran out.
Oh, okay.
My spare was not around.
Oh,
and the spare that was in the car was not around.
Oh, so you were done shooting with the big camera then?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So okay, well, what do I got? I got my phone. What they say, the best camera is the one you have with you.
It was going to be a nice sunset, so I was like, no, I got to stay. So
yeah,
I took some shots with the phone, which I'll be posting some more coming up.
Yeah. Well, what's the camera on this? What is it? Probably a 12 megapixel or something, or 20?
I'm trying to think. I think it does go up to 12 megapixels. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And did you run this through Photoshop or anything?
This one was all color effects.
Okay, color effects.
I didn't want to do too much to it because supposedly it can shoot in JPEG and RAW.
Okay.
But that's how it looks like I have it set up, but I could not find any of the RAW files on it. So these are all JPEGs actually.
Wow. Okay.
Just slightly edited, not enough to break it. So
yeah, not enough to pull out the fact that it was a JPEG. Yeah. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I mean, it's a composition and the light. I mean, the cameras in the phones now are pretty powerful, and there's
And
you can
you
do a
could
lot
do
with
a you could do a nice 8x10 with this one here. I wouldn't go any higher than it with it.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, for something to put on a desk, you know, like a little picture on a desk or 8x10 on the wall, yeah, this would be perfectly fine. You know, that's what most people are going to print. You know, if they just want to take a, you know, kind of document where they're at and what they did, the phone is all that they need. Most people need. You know, pretty amazing. Good stuff. As always, Simi. Is inspiring, in your dedication to the art is impressive. Now, do you know how many days in 2018 you were actually out photographing?
No,
No,
I do not. There were some weeks, especially during the fall, where I was literally out every day.
Really? Okay.
Every morning I was out just to be somewhere, just to make sure, or if I couldn't get out that morning, I went out that evening.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's
it was just nice. It was just nice to be out this year, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I didn't get anything, it was just still nice to be out.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I mean, if you enjoy being outside and you've got some great scenery to photograph, if you get the photograph, great. If not, then at least you're outside and enjoying being outside. Yeah, it's kind of. I think you have to kind of like being outside if you're going to focus on landscape photography. That's probably a prerequisite. The first thing. Do you want to be a landscape photographer? Okay. Do you like being outside? Yes or no? Okay. Yeah, that's you're doing some fantastic work, Simi. Really, I mean, it's you've got you definitely have a talent and an eye and a lot of great images. So I would encourage you to go through and pick out the ones you like and submit them and have other people see them on the wall. Because when you get them printed out, I mean, you know that once you print them out and put them on the wall, it's like, yeah, that's neat. And I think
thank you, sir. I'm glad somebody is liking my work.
Man, you have quite if you went through and picked stuff out like this guy has popped on here, Joe. Yeah. Wait, look who we have in the show tonight, Joe. If you
oh my goodness, the one and the only. Look at this guy.
So we're trying to talk him into actually like printing some of this stuff up and submitting photos to shows and doing a coffee table book. I mean, Joe's the one that's like he's bang, make a coffee table book out of this stuff.
And you got to have a coffee table book with the legs that fold out. I felt like I could jump in on the show. The Rams have a comfortable enough lead.
Yeah, I thought they had a comfortable enough lead at halftime, but I guess
yeah, but I like to make double sure. So now we're we got a pretty darn comfortable lead. I don't think they have any chance of catching up in 8 minutes. So
Dennis was getting a little worried that you weren't going to pop on and give him the football update. He was
I realized he was, yeah. So I said, let me get in here. There's no longer a NASCAR update. So I have to jump on here.
Aren't they already set, Joe? They already got their spot, right?
What was that for? What was this for? Who?
They already had their playoff spot, right?
Oh well, they're trying to cement that first round bye. So if they can, if they win this game, then they get the first round bye. They'll be number 2, so they'll at least have one home game, and then after that, everything goes through the Saints.
Yeah. Okay, so this does have some import for them. It's not like they were locked no matter what. If they win this, then they get the bye. So
yeah, they get a bye, and another week to rest Gurley, and
at this point in the season, an extra week is
it's
super important. Yeah,
Joe, I can't believe you left the game just to let me know what the score was.
No, I didn't leave this week. Last week I was at the game. Yeah, today I'm watching it on TV like everybody else. Yeah.
So I was. We are coming up here last couple days of 2018, so it's going by quick. I mean, we're 2019 is going to be here before we know it, and Simi's already committed to get out every day in 2019 and photograph, I think.
Oh, you're the man, Simi. Dang, look at you. All right.
Twice a day.
Now that you're actually on here and we're on at the same time, I got to tell you, brother, you're crushing it, man. You are killing it. I really enjoy your photos for sure, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
You're doing a bang-up job, man, for real, honestly.
There's he's accumulated quite a body of excellent images. There's a lot of good stuff to pick from there. So you
really have nailed down, and you're going to have to make a whole YouTube series on how to toss your camera up like that and get these incredible images. It's incredible, you know?
Camera tossing 101.
Yeah, the camera tossing 101. You could even have an advanced class and make it, you know, into the 300s. You know, so you have 101, and then you could have a 202 or 201, and then go into the threes, advanced. You know,
you get the 101 is free, and then to get the 2 and the 3, you got to charge for it.
Yeah, you know, so it's you know, and you start underhand. You know what I'm saying? You got to start underhand. And then
oh boy, I got to work on my video skills then.
Yeah. We need a drone shot of the camera tossing. That's what we need. So
that's the one thing I've been looking at.
Wes can come up with his drone. He can get the drone up there, and then you can do the camera tossing. We can.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at the drones.
Yeah. I know you were. Was it last year? Yeah, you were thinking about the drones.
I think they're at the point now where they're really good now.
Yeah, they are. Pat was on the show last week, and he was talking about it. I think he's going to get a drone for his stuff because he gets so many requests for video or still images from above and that type of thing. And,
yeah, if you get one, Simi, the best place to practice is at Gatwick Airport in London here.
Close down one of the busiest airports in the world with your drone. Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be a good way to start off your drone career.
No, sir, not me. They'd wind up shooting me somewhere.
Yeah.
But you know, Sim, I do have to tell you though, honestly, I wish you would quit cheating with your photography and have all this water and all these sort of things in there. You know, come on, be a real landscape guy. Get some land in there. What's with all the water? You know, it's called landscapes. Hello.
No, you live in the middle of a desert. You should be able to do some landscapes.
I just shoot what's around me.
Yeah, you know, real photographers shoot land. It's called a landscape.
Yeah, well, you are in a great area of the country for the photography though, so it's
yeah. What's awesome is that you know, it's all our particular eye. It's how we see the scene. You know, some other genius could go over there and literally shoot shoulder to shoulder. And you're going to have a complete different image, you know, a complete different feel. It could be something that don't have any feel at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's Sim's particular eye for what he's seeing that everybody loves, you know. So it's that's what makes it special. Is
that's the secret sauce for anybody. You know, it's a photographer. Is the way you see that. You know, 30 people can take the same image, you know, shoot the same scene, and it's going to be completely different for everybody because everybody sees things differently and interprets it differently. So, and not all the interpretations are artistic. Some are just interpretations. So
yeah, that's just basically documenting the scene. Whatever you're seeing, it's just okay. Here's a snapshot of it, and sometimes, you know, sometimes a quick snapshot is the genius of it. Sometimes that's what you want, you know. But because some people are darn good at that too. Just documenting. Typically, you see it with street photography, right? They're just kind of documenting something
Yeah. Street photography is one of those things where you want to make it as a well-composed snapshot as possible.
Yeah.
Because then you don't run into the scene where people are, where you're posing people. I mean, pure street photography is supposed to be, just nobody knows what's going on for capture that moment in life, totally inconspicuous. So
yeah, scrolling through some of the images right now on your photo pool. It's did you go through them already, or?
Yeah, we did. We went through. You were busy watching the game. That's fine.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I have to, and then I was concerned that Aaron Donald, wasn't going to get the sack record, and it doesn't look like he is. They're taking him out, but
okay,
he's going to be a
single season sack record.
Yeah, he was trying to catch Strahan. And
okay, yeah. Somebody paid off. Strahan paid off the team to make sure he could get close, but not quite close enough.
Exactly. Yeah. As talented as he is, I got a feeling he's going to be in the picture there for a little while. So.
Yeah, probably. So, well, hey, it's awesome to see you, Sim. Hopefully, you can pop in more frequently than once a year. It's once a year is great, but more than once a year would be even better. So.
Hey, you know how it is when these celebrity photographers start getting, their heads in the clouds a little bit, and they ain't got time for the common people anymore.
Just forget us, Simmy. When you become famous, you're just going to forget us.
Yeah, probably right.
Hey, at least he's honest.
Oh, at least he's honest.
Yeah, you gotta love that, right? Yeah, you gotta love that.
Yeah, but no, seriously, Sam, if you get the opportunity, I would highly encourage you to just get the photos out there, get it out, hanging up on some walls and doing that kind of thing, because it's more than worthy of being displayed. So take advantage of it.
Yeah, we got to encourage you, Simi, because when you're famous, we can say we knew him.
Yeah.
I can tell my grandkids.
That's right.
I talked to that guy.
My entourage.
Yeah.
Simi's groupies.
There you go.
Yeah. No, it's just keep doing what you're doing. It's awesome. So keep it up. That is putting out some great work. So
just chugging away with my little D750.
That's right. Yeah. Any plans to upgrade that at all in the future? Or are you pretty happy with it?
No, I'll probably keep that for a while. But the new mirrorless Nikon.
Yeah.
No, not this year. I'll wait till the first generation. Wait till that garbage gets out. So maybe second gen, after they've worked some of the kinks out, or put in some things that they want.
Yeah.
So then I have two. Then I have one because I've always wanted to do a little time lapse kind of thing, and can't really do that and take pictures at the same time. So you can, but I like moving around, having different compositions. But I can always have the one doing the time lapse while I'm doing stills with the other one. So the plan is to get a second body, and those mirrorless ones, even at their first attempt look pretty good. So second attempt should be better, hopefully. Yeah.
Probably. Do you think we'll see a second edition in 2020? Probably. You think?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe about 18, because did they come out in September? Yeah.
Yep, late 2018. You'll probably see another one in 2019. Even despite a lot of people bitching and moaning about it, they did pretty well actually for their first attempt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, I think they're going to add, something really good. I'm not sure about Canon. They might do the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like the first attempt was solid. There's always going to be complaints, and there's always something to improve on. But I think both of them, both Canon and Nikon put out some good stuff, and I don't see in 5 years why would you need an SLR? You don't need that mirror box anymore.
Nope. Yeah. No, we haven't needed it for a while. Just needed something that could, came up with the same quality as far as the viewfinder and some other things.
Mm-hmm.
But the real nice thing is that new mount that they got. It's so large. I can't believe what kind of glass is going to come out after that.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of opportunity there.
Fast glass will be coming out for that thing.
Fast, and it'll be take photos fast and empty your bank account fast too.
Oh, dear God. What is your feeling on the mirrorless sim as far as because I know you're pretty or at least you're well into the Nikon brand. I'm pretty darn well into the Canon, but going mirrorless, it's almost like a whole new system. So would you stick with Nikon, or would you consider going Sony or one of the other mirrorless systems? I mean, almost, because you have to get practically all new glass and everything anyway. I mean, you can get adapters, but I mean,
they sell their own adapter, which seems to be working pretty well. So I can still use my own old glass. It'll be stabilized, even the stuff that's not stabilized already.
Okay, yeah, because it's in body. Yeah.
But I have to admit, I've considered like the Sony now, because you can put Canon glass on it, so it's like, well,
Yep.
Why not?
A lot of people are doing that. Yeah.
I think my next digital camera will be a full frame mirrorless, either Sony, Canon, or Nikon, and it'll probably be the second generation. So 2020 or something like that. But yeah, until then, I'll keep my my Micro Four Thirds and my large format, and there'll be nothing that can surpass a large format for size of sensor size.
Yeah.
Size, yeah.
You're just missing the pinhole camera. That'll round out your complement of cameras.
Exactly. There you go.
I made my own. Pam gave me a make your own pinhole camera, and I did run 2 rolls of film through it with less than spectacular results, but it was fun.
Yeah, I think it had a light leak, didn't it, Mark?
Yeah, well, yeah, that was the artistic light accent that it was for the art. I wasn't really quite about the image itself. It was the art, and that extra little light leak was just extra artsiness.
Yeah, the artsy. Yeah, that was the pinky.
That extra layer of artsiness.
Yeah,
but yeah. So no, I really think that'll be the next digital camera I purchase will be a full frame mirrorless. I think it just makes so much sense.
Sony's on the 3rd generation already.
Mm-hmm. So that means Canon and Nikon will be on the 2nd, and Sony will be on the 4th.
Yeah.
In 2020, probably. So.
You might not see any SLRs after 2020.
Yeah, I think they'll be around for a few more years, but I think they'll come out with maybe one more iteration of them, and then that'll be it. 5 years from now, you won't be able to buy a new SLR.
Yep, and they're right the nice little size that it's a little smaller, a little lighter, but it's still at least this is from what I saw from the Z6, Z7. They're still pretty beefy in the hand. They're not those little tiny ones like I had the A6000. That was just
you took great images, but yeah, I remember you saying you couldn't use that thing. It was just too small,
too fiddly. The menu system was but yeah. It served its purpose for like half a year.
Yeah, it did what it was supposed to do. Yeah. On to greener pastures after that.
That's kind of what happened with the mirrorless, though. They came out and they all kind of did it too damn small, and it's kind of funny that now they all had to make them bigger, and they're not too much smaller than an SLR at this point. They're kind of a similar size as some of your entry level SLRs at this point.
I laugh because it's almost what the cell phones did. I mean, they got the iPhones. They had it so small that you couldn't read the damn text.
Yeah,
you had to blow it up, and now all of a sudden now it's like, well, you need a bigger phone for more screen real estate.
Yeah. You got basically what they call phablets, right? Where they're that in between size. But yeah, that I think the size that they're at now is starting to make a lot of people even considering switching over. But you got plenty of cats like myself that are cheap enough to where now I'm looking at some of the SLRs that came out that were $4,000 that I couldn't touch, and the prices of those are dropping so much that I'm considering buying a used one and finally going full frame. I'm still crop sensor, and I could keep that one of those full frames like for years, man, without worrying about before I'd have to worry about buying, because that's all to me. Going mirrorless is a whole new system, man. Whereas if I just bought another body, I've got plenty of lenses right now to probably satisfy my needs for quite some time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it is. I think we reached a tipping point in the prosumer pro market for digital cameras. I mean, I think this is these next few years is going to flip it, and no pun intended, I guess, with that mirror. It's going to flip it and get rid of the mirror and just be all mirrorless. I mean, it's makes sense. Less moving parts, less noise, a little smaller, thinner, but get the size of the body still big enough that you can actually use it without having to get a magnifying glass to hit the buttons. So it's we're there. So that's going to be, I think, for most of it, that'll probably be the next equipment purchase. Will be a new full frame mirrorless camera. So, all right, guys. Any plans for New Year's Eve? No.
Yeah, I've got my tequila ready. Check. I've got extremely large bottle of vodka. Check. I've got more beer. Check. I've got plenty of mixers and fruit juice to go with said vodka and tequila. Check and check.
Joe's set.
We are ready, man. We are ready. Yes, we are ready. You bet.
Party at Joe's house.
Yes, party at my house. Yes, absolutely, man.
And how about you, Dennis? You going out, or you staying in with, or going out with the crazy people, or staying inside?
I don't know, really. I haven't really planned anything. Yeah.
Okay, all right. You're just gonna kind of go with the flow, whatever happens.
Yeah, I'll just tag along.
Okay. Yeah. How about you, Sim? You staying home, going out, doing anything?
I think we'll be tame this year. We got a little sick last year, so.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Keep the brakes down.
Yeah. We're staying in. We're gonna do watch a movie. Probably hang out with Joe a little bit on his live stream. He's doing. He's gonna be cheering, welcoming the new year. He's going to be doing it at your time, Dennis. So if you want to join in at midnight, Joe's going to have share a beer, New Year spectacular.
That'll be the first one, actually.
Yeah, that'll be the first one. He's going to take a break, take a nap, and then get up and then take care of East Coast, and at least the East Coast, Central, and maybe Mountain, right?
Yeah. Hopefully we can get through the mountain. Yeah, we'll be doing the.
Yeah, if you can make it 3 hours, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. Trouble is, Joe. Once the you celebrate the new year, it'd already be 2019 here.
Yeah. We get it. Yeah, Dennis will be 5 hours in.
Yeah, but we start with UTC first, so we'll be bringing that one in, and then you could go to sleep, and then everybody else. We'll be bringing in all 4 time zones in the U.S.
Yeah. Oh, good. Well, you guys, thank you very much for all the support of this little photography show all year, and I appreciate all the contributions everybody's made to the show, both image-wise and just conversation-wise. It's been great. So I'm looking forward to 2019. Hope personally that I can contribute more images instead of more talk. So I hope that I can do more images in 2019. That's my objective. I know Dennis is as well. He's got a lot of film that just needs to be.
I've got to use that 4x5 up. There's absolutely unopened boxes of 50 sheets.
Yeah. So between Dennis and I, we will be contributing hopefully lots of large format images to the group here in 2019. And Simi set a wicked pace and a and a high standard. So he's just got to keep going in 2019. There's no foot off the gas now. You just got to keep going.
He's really, man, I have to give it to him. I slowed down a lot this year, that's for sure.
Yeah, Joe's kind of dropped off a little bit, but I think Joe's going to pick up a little bit here this year, 2019.
I actually been thinking about it. Yeah, I've already been talking to girls.
All right. That's good.
I'm going to try to get out there and actually do some real landscapes.
Yeah, do that. And if you can get together with Pat and do some more car photography, that'd be good.
That'd be awesome. It really would. I know Pat wants to. We've communicated.
He's just been so busy, which is great. But man, he's just been slammed the last few months. So yeah, it's been fun. And I'd like to get out to Phoenix and shoot with both of you guys. I think that would be a fun time. So.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, that'd be really tough to arrange, though, man.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, that'd be like winning the lottery.
Yeah, he's really pressed for time, and then he gets so many things that happen like complete last minute.
Yeah, where he literally gets a call and says, "We need you. Can you come tomorrow?" Yeah. But it pays the bills. That's for sure.
Oh, you bet.
Yeah, so definitely.
Hey, out of curiosity, just a totally off subject there. Hey, Sim, have you and Dennis, either of you guys picked up this vinyl craze that's going on? Are you into vinyl at all? To catch that, Mark has this vinyl cold that I've seemed to catch a little bit. I got the sniffles, the vinyl sniffles.
Yeah, there's nothing like playing a vinyl record.
Yes. Dennis was around when they created the vinyl record. So so the thing is, he was playing that vinyl back when it first came out. So all the stuff.
It was so much better than those wax cylinders,
Yeah. Oh, but no, seriously, you've kept your turntable up and running pretty much the whole time, right, Dennis?
Yeah. I still play it, and if you play a FLAC file on a digital system, and then go and put the record on and play it on a real old hi-fi, the depth is just so much superior.
Yep, he's making the same argument for analog music as he does for analog photography.
I know. I just knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
Well, there must be a reason why vinyls come back and film photography.
Yeah, I think so.
They're selling more film now, Mark, than they was 5 years ago.
Oh yeah, no, it keeps increasing, and a lot of it is just the physicality of it. It's a lot more intentional to play a record. You've got to actually do some stuff to get involved in playing it, and to use a film camera. It's the same thing, just in a little more level of physical involvement with the process.
It can't get better than going out and buying a $5,000 camera for $50.
Yeah,
and playing with it. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So it sounds, Dennis has never left. Now, Simi, have you ever done vinyl records?
Yeah, I have quite a collection. I just don't have a turntable anymore.
Oh, okay. All right. How many records would you estimate that you have in your collection?
I've got about 250.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That is a nice size.
Oh yeah, for a few hundred, for less than the cost of a kit lens, you could probably get a turntable and
turntable, then a whole system to play it on.
Well, yeah, that's just the start. Yeah, you get
trust me, Sim. The CDC recommends not catching that disease.
And then, it'd take just 6 months to find a good pair of speakers that you want.
It's a rabbit hole, that's for sure.
Whatever you do, don't catch it. I promise you, it's the end of your life. It really.
Yeah, I can see the speakers behind you, Joe.
Oh my God! Yeah, you know what? These speakers are 30 years old, man.
Yeah, they still work. Yeah.
Oh, and they're still wonderful. Oh man, the sound that comes out of them is really amazing. Yeah. So I have to buy a second hi-fi for these ones there, Sim. You see the problem? Oh my God. Yeah, you don't trust me, man. Trust me. But with that said, Mark, I've been on either the Project or the what was the other player I said?
Rega?
Yeah, the Rega. But now I'm leaning towards the Project again. I was kind of raising my budget up, so it was basically between $400 to $600. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a solid point.
I found on the Project's website, they've got like these special Beatles tables, and they've got all these like special edition tables that are pretty darn cool looking, man. So
yeah,
on top of the performance that they've already got,
yeah,
you get one of these limited edition tables for, right around, I don't know, somewhere around $600, $500-600.
Charge like an extra $100 for the limited edition or the extra.
It's not too terribly crazy for something like that, and then there's slight little upgrades in it from the David Carbon, so it's kind of, I'm like, well, maybe I'll just go that route. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to end up having something by the end of January.
Yeah, that's what Pam said. She's, he'll have something by the end of January.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to really.
All right. Well, guys, hey, thank you very much. Appreciate all the contributions, everything over the year. Looking forward to 2019. Everybody have a safe and happy new year, which is coming up very quickly. So, and hope to see a lot more of you, sir. So just feel free to pop in more often than you have been, Simi. So anytime you pop in is a good time. So
Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah. You guys take care. Happy New Year. Dennis, Joe, Simi, Wes, James, good to have you. Hopefully
we'll
have a video
a lot of Wes's videos too, man.
Yeah. Wes is quite the vinyl fiend. And Dennis's cousin James is hopefully going to be able to join us next week with video. So I hope to see you, James. Thank you for participating through the chat this week. And everybody have a safe and happy New Year. All right, we'll be here next week. See ya.
All right, Dennis, Rams win.
Oh, thanks for that, Joe. I can sleep well.
I can sleep now. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.